Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I've been a little bit busy since we were here last. I'll show you quickly here what I've accomplished. This is the Pagani Zonda and it's finished. This car is done. It was interesting because I did this car fully upgraded and it powered up at 1429 horsepower. Compared to that GT350 I did the other day with the supercharged V8 engine that was 1474, I think it was. But that was a V8 engine with more power than the V12, and this isn't even a turbocharged engine. But I was curious about that to see how this one measured up. But it's all finished. I do like it's got like the carbon fiber body parts, but when you paint them, I mean, you can still see the carbon fiber pattern. I think it's really neat, and it looks good. I like the way the paint. I like the way the color looks on the car. I'm not a big fan of this style of car, so that's why you don't see them very often. But and it's worth like $760,000, I think, $776,000. So yeah, I mean, it's worth doing from a monetary standpoint. I'm just not a big fan of the car. I did want to point out quickly that I did the wheels in chrome black because the default color on these wheels is yellow, and I thought that with the dark blue that black would look better. Pretty happy with it. So we can go ahead and get it out of my garage now. And then over here, this is the Hellcat SRT that's been sitting here for a few days. I have done all the mechanical work on it, except for the engine. So the chassis and the running gear, all that stuff is good, but the engine needs to be redone. I have the transmission and the clutch parts for it, but I need to pull that and do it. And then this car will go away when it's finished as well, because I have one of these in my collection. I don't need to have another one. I picked it up because it's a cool car, and they're worth a lot of money, so they're worth doing and selling. But like I said, I have one, so I don't need to keep another one. There's probably a few cars that I would keep multiples of, but that isn't really one of them. So what I actually want to do is, this car, since it's after Halloween, this car doesn't really need to be here anymore. And what I want to do is clean it up, make her look perfect, which is going to involve taking off all the broken pieces. The engine and stuff is done. I think those fenders need to come off. Was this also broken? Yeah, that's broken. And this side window, I think it has tinted windows. This fender needs to come off. Bumper. You know what? I think I screwed up those tail lights because take this, because those tail lights are different. I think I put the wrong one on one side. Now, what does it have for the glass? Oh yeah, the front window's busted. Did I take it out? I did. So what I want to do is not come here. And I think it actually had, let's see, front window, and the left body window, and let's see, the front end, front bumper, left fender, right fender. I'm going to replace the other tail light. Did I buy one of those? Buy that. What does it have on the right? I hope it has this one on the right. I'll have to check. I'm going to change the rear window, this tail light, and the trunk. So I want this fender. Yeah, I see the way the trim piece goes all the way. That's what we want. And then the unbroken front window. I didn't buy a hood. And then we want the clean front end and the clean bumper. I guess I need to... Oh, wait. There we go. Okay, and then this fender. Yeah. Oh, I didn't take that off. Let's... Oh, I guess I did. Put in that. And then this fender. There we go. And good trunk. Good rear bumper. And I think that's the wrong fender. The other one doesn't have a spat on it. Let's see, look at the right rear fender. So let's just figure out which one it has on it. Right rear fender B. Which means I want... Ah, I see. Because that matches this. Which means I need actually to take that one off and put this on. I'm going to go with that. Okay, the rear window is the same, so I didn't need to buy that. Take this off, and then put that one on. And then I want to take this black one off. I think I screwed up. Those both should have been like this. But we're going to go with this one. There. All I need to do is get a hood. There. Now the car is in good shape. So we can get rid of these pieces. Nope, I don't want to sell that. And I am also going to take these wheels off. Get back in normal mode, I guess. These rims are just too plain. And I don't like the great big white wall either. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some nicer looking wheels on this car. And we're going to go with the big spokes. I should have looked and seen how big those were. Okay, those are 15. And the wheels are all 215, 70, 15. But I'm going to use... Do I want the little one? Let's go with this one. So I need to chrome the wheels, mount and balance them. Then we'll repaint the whole car. Because we went with the drab paint last time. I am not sure if I painted all 4 of those. No? Guess we'll just have to go find out. I think that may have been 3, it may have been 4. I'm not sure. And I've done it before where I've lost count and then I've painted the same wheel several times over just to be sure I got the thing painted. Yep, got all 4 of them painted. Good. Okay, so we can go ahead and sell these now. How much is that worth? $205. All I really need to do to make this car look good is put pretty, nice wheels on it and paint it. And then we can get her to a new home. Okay, I'm happy. I'm liking this. I did build the car up entirely with non-performance parts, and I could conceivably go in there and take it all apart and put in all performance parts, but that would mean I have to take the entire engine apart, and I just don't want to do that. We had gone with matte before, and now we're gonna keep the color the same, but we're gonna go metallic. And I will stop having an Alzheimer's moment there and figure out where I'm going. Now that is a good looking car. See, I've done this on the Fury before, where I put the really nice, I put like this chrome spoke wheel and the smaller white wall, and I think it looks a lot better than the great big white wall. And just about any rim looks better than the basic one. But this now is a nice looking car. It's not even scary. So let's go ahead. I wonder if the pumpkin is gone. Yeah, it is. Just occurred to me to look. Alright, so this car is now worth not very much. $91,000. Alright, cool. Well, hopefully Christine will be happy with wherever she ends up. So we'll go ahead and send this out the door. Wow. Okay, so that didn't take very long. So let's go to the junkyard and see if we can find anything else. I actually should have. Oh, man. Okay, so let's see if there's anything here worth picking up. What is that? I don't know. That's another Pagani. I don't want it. Is that even... No, that's a Hoyara. So what is that thing? Oh, it's a Seo 550. Yep. And sometimes I come in here and the junkyard is just chock-a-block with cars, and other times it's got nothing but garbage. Let's see if there's 3 cars in here. I don't really want any of them. You know what occurs to me? I have a bunch of crates in my inventory that I've kind of been sitting on. Yeah, this junkyard is a bust. Let's go back and open the crates. Maybe we'll get a barn find we can do. I always like to look in here and see if there's any really quickies, but these all want engine work, which means they're all going to be pretty in-depth. This one just wants brakes. I don't feel like messing with that. So what have I got here? I've got like 12 crates. Let's see, that's a sprocket and a block and a timing shoe. That's for a Mercedes. Engine block I4, that's like for the Jeep. Come on, barn find map. No, there's a rim. Oh, that's a valve cover. No, that's a coil cover. This is really goofy stuff. The air filter cover, that is only for the Bentley. For the Bentley Continental. And that's for the Pagani V12 engine that was just in the Zonda. So a sway bar and that looks like a front drive shaft. Yeah, oil cover. That's another one, another part for that I4C engine. Three barn find maps. Look at that. Now that's what we were looking for. I'm going to open 2 more cases. I'll keep the other ones. Let's see, that's a crankshaft pulley, and that's a manifold for Porsche. Engine head for V6C. And an air filter and an engine cover for Porsche. Looks like a pump. That looks like a power steering pump. Yep, it is. So that's a nice piece there for a Porsche 911. That's for the, let's see, that's for the one for the blower, so that's the non-turbo one. And a V10A power air filter, that would work for a Porsche Carrera GT. So some crap, some decent stuff. I have far too many things in here as it is. Okay, so now where are? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, those are my extra maps. These are my extra maps. Those are the other ones that I keep. This, for anybody who doesn't know what I'm doing, this is goofy. I realize, but I keep all these maps here because it gives a buffer between new parts and old parts. New parts appear down here below it. Old stuff will appear above it. So it gives a healthy buffer so that I keep track of what's where. And the oldest ones are actually up here. So what I'm going to do is use these, and eventually what will happen is these other parts, these other ones will work their way up. Let's go to this barn and see. That one's way up here in the corner. Cross our fingers. And we appear facing the door. And oh, it's a 1-car barn and it has a military Jeep. You know, this actually might not be a bad one. There's going to be a case in here. Let's find it. That was literally the last pile. So how much do they want for this car? 11,000? It's not, I mean, it's not a super valuable vehicle, but it would be fun to do. A little bit of variety occasionally. Pick this up. Okay, so let's, I was gonna keep going, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and get to work on, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get going on this now. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I know this stuff comes off, or at least I thought it did. Body condition 33%, so there's something I've missed. Tail lights, license plates, left side mirror. Trunk window, of course. Okay, so what do we have? Lights, license plates, seats, all this Willy stuff. What steering wheel was that? Steering wheel 3. Okay, so let's do this. So the tail lights, window, and the hood. Basically the lights, the window, and the hood. That's the military one, so yeah. So just the front window. This looks like it's going to be super simple. Or it would be if I had bought the part. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I didn't have a dropped out of assembly mode there. Maybe it didn't have that fendered anyway. The color of that mirror. It's one of the parts that I repaired. I had one extra license plate in my inventory. So I knew I had one. So where are we at? Potty condition? Oh, I bet it's the window. There we go. And look at that, I just noticed the frame and interior are like 99 and 97%. So like, this thing like never left the garage. Move. I'll go ahead and take it up to 100 because that's what we do. Did I actually use that? I'm not sure. Yeah. Let's go ahead and set up to replace the fuel tank and the exhaust system. Okay, rear muffler V8 OHV, middle muffler, front exhaust section I4C. I bet. No, I guess we'll be okay. Yeah, there isn't one for the I4C. Putting performance parts on this is really pointless, but I'm going to do it anyway. I actually kind of like the sand color that's on it right now. I wonder if... I know that there's some liveries for this that have like U.S. Army markings. That's not... You know what? That looks kind of cool. I think I like that. I was going to paint it green, but I think I'll stick with the sand color. It really should be flat, though. Now I'm going to leave it glossy. Oh yeah, I forgot this is a weird one that has drum brakes all the way around. I just realized, yeah, I think I made a mistake. Though I think I can recover from this later. Because I don't want to. I'm thinking while I'm doing this that I want to use a different set of rims for this car. But I'm also thinking that they should be painted to match the color of the body. But since I've already ripped apart the wheel hubs and everything, I can't move it again until it's all reassembled. So what I'm going to have to do is do the wheels last. This thing is such a pain in the butt. What is holding you on? Oh, that. Oh, that front bushing is still in there. Oh boy, that took a while. Totally forgot how all the mechanical parts go together in there. So let's get rid of some stuff. I'm gonna try doing a mass repair. But some of this stuff I know there's no sway bars, I noticed, so that's not gonna be an issue. But the tie rods and the bushings can go. I only bought one inner tie rod. Dang it. Okay, so let's attempt mass repairing here. That seemed like it went pretty well. I only saw like 3 things break. This should go, and that should go. That can go. So where are we at? Let's look at brakes. 4 drums. See, look, we repaired all the brake shoes and all the cylinders. And then shock absorber B. Let's look at the... Actually, that's 4 shock absorber Bs. There was a leaf spring U-bolt. Some other bits. Front drive, I see. Front drive axle I, front drive axle G. There's also like wheel hub 4, I thought. Yeah. Solid rear drive axle, wheel hub 4. What was that other thing? I can picture it. Steering knuckle E-ring. See, this is one I haven't done that much. Whoa, that didn't narrow things down as well as I hoped. Since this is a car I haven't done very much, a lot of those parts are, especially in the front, a lot of those parts are totally unknown to me. I'm going to put these on temporarily because I need to be able to move it back into the paint booth for a moment to make a note of the color. I'm not going to use these. This is just a temporary thing. Oh, you know what I did? I bought 4 rear shock absorber Bs. Should have known better. It's so weird that you should put that this ring should be on here before you put that knuckle on. Because once you put that knuckle on, I mean, this is a solid steel ring. You're not going to be able to, like, magically slip it through the axle to get it in there. Oh, that doesn't bolt in. It's just an axle. It's an axle, but it's a turning axle. How do you like that? It's got leaf springs front and back. I think that there's a car. I think there's a truck. I think that Smith 500 does this too. It has leaf springs front and back. Could be wrong. It's been a long time since I've done one of them too. It seems to me I've seen other vehicles that had this same setup. Okay, let's do this. I have to put those on it so I can move it. I have an idea for what rim I want to use, but I needed to 61%. I want to be able to color them. I need to find a pen. I know I have a pen here somewhere. There we go. That's 48, 54, and 91. I'm not sure how long this has been going. I apologize if the video runs long, but I want to finish this. I don't want to end up getting in a position where I'm doing half of a car one episode and then another half the next episode. I prefer to do one car per episode, just get it all in. Okay, so these are 16-inch wheels. And the one that I want to use is there is one that looks like a generic kind of rim. And let's see, I think this is the one. There's one that looks a lot like a generic kind of rim that you see on most cars. Most cars today have like a generic rim with a hubcap on it so that it looks more, it looks like something. And I'm thinking that one down there, unless it's like, no. The cape, the rim cape is not bad, but it's got a chrome hubcap on top of the rim. And it looks good on some cars, but I don't want to use it in this application. It's not going to be in here. I think what I'm thinking of is this one right here. It's not really right, but it'll be more visually interesting than the other wheel. I'm pretty sure there was something that I've used before. Can't remember now though. Okay, so I want you to be 48, 54, and 91. And we'll go matte. This might look like crap, we'll see. I really should have painted the car matte, but when you see, a lot of times when you see, old military equipment, Jeeps and stuff, they're painted with a gloss paint, even though it doesn't, it's not authentic to the time. And a lot of times people will paint things glossy and they'll say that it's because it makes it easier to keep it clean, things like that. I don't know if I really agree with that. So these tires are what? Off-road something. 205, 75, 16. What are you? Off-road tire. Okay, 205, 75, 16. I want to change that gearbox too. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks military. So we'll just wait for all these to finish balancing, since the chassis and stuff is all done. Okay, and these old wheels can go away. 205, 75, 16. Match the size. Match the tire. Oh, and that gearbox can go. I'm glad that I repaired it, because that means 275 instead of, you know, scrap value. Be like 20 bucks or something stupid. I want to... And the spare. Oh, you can't change that. Brr. Yeah, definitely. I am really happy with that. That looks really, really good. Where are we at now? 18 grand? I just bounced off of something. I want to look for I4C stuff. Because there were a few things. Let's see, there's a transfer case. We can use that. And that's Lotus stuff. That's no good. That water pump we can probably use. Air filter base. There's a front exhaust section that's plus quality. We can use that. Oil filter. Plus quality transfer case. Let's see, that one is 2. This is 1. What else can we possibly use here? Look at that, a +2 block. Let's use that. And a +5 oil pan. I think, I don't know for certain, but I think what these things do basically is give you additional value on the car when you sell it. Let's see, it's a +2 oil filter. I wonder if I can sort this by... That's a little bit better. +1 block, +2 block. Look for green parts. There was oil filter cover, that's +4. Put this one back. And +5 water pump. Let's use that one instead of the +2. Transfer case +1, +2. I think that's everything. I will look back at that again, and we'll see what's what. Is there actually a clip holding this thing on? There is. That thing had a ton of stuff holding it on. I4B fuel pump. Gonna have to look and make sure. Probably some I4B stuff that we can use. Hell, we might even be able to get some simple things like belts and pulleys and whatnot. Do whatever I can to get some value out of this thing. Those arms are going to be trash. I'll never repair those things. Pistons and rings. Wow, look at all the caps it has. It has like all of them. Okay, we've got that thing completely disassembled. Now let's go through, we'll flush these things. And we'll replace those. And it has ignition stuff. That was an I4 distributor cap. Not sure. I4C distributor cap. Oh, good. I have a plus one on that. Dink, 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 dink. Let's come over here again. See, they do have a performance cap. No, that's the E. That's not the C. So that's no use to us. +2 quality engine block. Ignition coil B. Distributor. Let's see, there's that. Got the fuel filter. See if there's any. So there's no I4C air filter stuff in here. Let's see. Nope. 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 Is there an alternator I6B? There is not. Let's look for. So there we go. I6B serpentine belt. Can buy that. Or can use that rather. What else? I don't need any of those. There's an I6B arm. Look at that, +5. So that one can go away. What about the carburetor? Here's some plus quality carburetors. I don't know if there is. Let's look in here real quick. Yeah, there's a performance carburetor and a performance fuel pump. I realize it's silly to put performance parts on here, but once again, I'm doing it anyway. That wasn't the. There we go. Look at that, +5. And a +5 water pump. Since I've got so much junk in here, I've got to at least make an effort to use it. What else? I've got a performance carburetor. Is there a camshaft? That's what I was going to look for. No camshaft I4C. Not in here either. So we repaired those pieces. The crankshaft and the camshaft. What the hell did I just put on there? I don't know. It's kind of neat that the whoops, no. One of the broken piece almost slipped by me there. A +5 quality oil pan. Now we're cooking with gas. Is that a ridiculously out-of-date reference? Okay, water pump pulley, cam gear I6B. No, that's the wrong one. I6B. Need a timing chain. Need this other arm. Crankshaft pulley V8. Got all this crap. Let's see, that I can sell. $750 for that. I think I repaired the timing cover. Okay, I6B. That was the other belt that wasn't in there. The belt I6B. And it was this one. But we have a plus quality belt here. And I think the fan... Nope. I thought I repaired the fan, but clearly I didn't. Repaired both of the manifolds. That's nice. And the engine head. Look at all the bolts. It's like 15 bolts on that thing. There's a +5 quality oil filter base. And there's a plus quality oil filter, that's good. And a plus quality cover. Not too shabby there. Need an air filter. They didn't have an air filter in here, did they? I don't think they did. No. I need wires too, and they don't have wires for the I4C. So air filter. I saw I needed that cover. And then the I4C ignition wires. Sell this, and this, and this, and that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's everything. Not much. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff hanging off of it. But once you start attaching stuff to the block, it starts to look messy. But it's pretty compact. Of course, it's compact, but it's it's not powerful either. And there are some other compact engines that are super powerful. That isn't what I want. Where is the oil? There it is. For a second there, I thought I had 2 transmissions in my inventory. Yep, I knew that was going to happen. +2 quality transfer case. Well, I didn't look. There may have been like this front drive shaft and drive shaft in there. But I got a little bit bogged down trying to find parts for the engine. Forgot about these other pieces. Got to lower it. That should be everything. Close, thank you. Okay, so I missed something. Small rubber bushing. One of those leaf springs doesn't have a bushing on it. And where are you? The front ones are in, so it must be one of these back here. I can't see it. Oh, I think I saw it. There it is. Now that's what I'm talking about. Did you see all those pluses in there? +5, +5, +2, +4, +5, +5, +2, +2, +1, +2. Honestly, I don't know what that does for me, but it makes me feel good to see them. Look at all those things. Okay. I didn't mean to go there. And this is going to be an exercise in futility, but 60 horsepower. Let's see what we can get. 100? 90 probably? Not even that good. 82. And it is only a 4-cylinder engine. So what can you expect for that? So that's the Jeep Willys Military. I think I actually have one of these now that I think about it. Did I keep one? I can't remember if I kept one in here. I have a feeling I did because I vaguely remember. There it is. Yeah, I did keep one. Not all of these are completed, like these extra Bugatti Chirons that I need to finish. But yeah, I did keep one. So it's been a while though since I've looked at it. I really like this though. I'm really pleased with this color and everything. I really should do the whole thing in matte. But I like how it looks. I was going to do it green, but this desert sand color is really appealing. And it looks a bit more current nowadays, I guess. Cool, so I'm not really going to drive it. It's not going to be, with 80 horsepower, it's not going to do anything exciting. So how much are you? Looks like about 35. 35, 8, 14. Yeah, not exciting. Not exciting. But hey, whatever. So go ahead and sell it. And that's going to wrap this one up. So, try and find something more exciting to do next time. Since I have some excess barn find maps to do, I want to get that Hellcat finished and out of here so I have room again. And maybe I'll get lucky in the junkyard and find a whole pile of cars. So that's going to wrap this one up. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope to see you here again for our next junkyard adventure. So on that note, bye for now.